Hello, friends. Today I have a very meaningful story that I'd like to share. That was actually the very first story that I shared on my Facebook page, Messages of Love, when I created it. It's almost been 2 years actually since I created that page, in about a week or so. This is a story that I wrote quite a few months before I created that page, but it very clearly needed to be the first story to share there. So I'm going to read it for you today. He turned to her and said, "When we go in, we are not just checking in for our stay, we're also going to get a smile." And a few minutes later, as they were about to leave, she told the receptionist, "Your eyes are so beautiful." And the receptionist smiled so brightly and thanked her. He was right. Because of the kind words of his lover, they did get a smile that day from the receptionist. Wrapped tightly around the receptionist was her guardian angel, which seemed to open up so beautifully and also smiled as its light extended out in every direction. Her guardian angel had been doing everything it could to protect her from hurting herself after the death of her husband, a man she loved and always will, who often said to her, "Your eyes are so beautiful." And as the two lovers walked out of the room, having unknowingly participated in the light work of angels, the receptionist and her guardian angel knew she would be okay. I actually wrote that little story from real experiences in my life. When my first lover and I had first got together, anytime we would go to a store or anywhere else we'd be interacting with people in that kind of way, I would tell her that we were also going to get a smile. Perhaps we were buying things or we were out to eat, but that we'd also be getting a smile. And we usually did. And she's a very sweet girl. And I think over time, it was more her than me getting a smile from the people we came across. And I really love that, and I really love her. And also through this story, I wanted to share and kind of show that we do have an impact on the people around us with the words that we share. And especially if we can be mindful of sharing the kind thoughts that we have. I think more often than not, we really are participating in the angels helping us to be well and to be happy. And so I hope that we will consider that each day. Whenever we have a thought of something nice to share with someone, I think it's really important to share that, because you never know what it could mean to them. Even if it's something that doesn't quite make sense, which sometimes will come up. But I think in the case of this story, I think that certainly makes sense, why saying to someone, "Your eyes are so beautiful," would be meaningful for them. But you never know when it could be very, very meaningful in their life and really help them to be well and to be happy. I thank you for listening. I appreciate all who do watch me read my stories and who read them as well. Please feel free to share them. I'm hoping that these stories have a positive impact out there. They certainly do for me, and while I write them and that I share them. But please, if there are any that you connect with, feel free to share them for others. I think they can have a positive impact for the people that read them. I hope each of us have a lovely day, and I thank you.